Hey guys, sorry for the late kind of response. Took me a while to get this to load, but this is basically the field service app for mobile phones inside of Salesforce. And so in this example, you can see I'm Andy James down here on this line. This is my version of that on my phone. What they do is they get a record, they click into it. This is 13 hours right now because I'm in Fairfield and going to Chicago. But if you click into it, you can use this to do a couple of different things. The first thing you do is get driving directions. We'll do that. You're going to hate this because it's going to take us 13 hours to get there. But essentially, we can use this to kind of drag it and get there. It loads up and tells me that we're going to take 13 hours, which we're not going to do. But the users can use this to kind of use Google Maps to drive where they need to drive. The thing we do is a couple of the actions that we have in here. We can tell the user that we're running late. Remember we talked about that, kind of sending an SMS message. So if I click on running late, it sends out an email or an SMS. I can even accept or reject the work if we're using technicians, using I'm pointing at this like you see it. The accept reject work. If I need to add somebody, I can add a resource. But from here, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to say we're going to do the work. In our example, we're just going to complete the work and be done with this work. Actually, that's not true. Let's complete the service report first. I jump into this and get this put together. There it goes. I can get the signature from here, grab that information in the system. Okay, now I'm going to sign. And tell it that I'm Dan Corbett. And then when I save that, now I've got that data. We'll go back and look at that in the work order here in just a second. And when I'm completed with that, let's just go ahead and complete the work itself. Last thing I'll do here is complete. Put that together. It marks the status for me as complete. You can't see. There we go. Okay. And that's basically it. So as a user, I drive there, I do the work. If I've got a work plan, you kind of go through some steps. I sent you that service report in here as well. For the user, all they're really doing is just kind of coming here to the system, accepting the work if we want them to do it, tell them we're running late if we're running late, doing the work, generating the service report, and completing the work and moving on to the next one. That's basically how the mobile app works. Yep, and then back in Salesforce, we go into our work order and go find our service appointment, and then go to the related, and then we can see the service appointment we just created, basically. So it's right here. Sorry, the service report is right here that we basically put together. So, and there's my terrible signature and kind of the piece that we put together. So all that kind of flows basically from your phone into and out of Salesforce and FSL. It's a very slick system. You guys are right. It can be incredibly complicated to set up, but I think one of the tricks is to start simple and then kind of expand on that. Let me know what you think. All right. Thanks. Bye.